Welcome back. We're playing Beltmatic again. Here's my stream for the last stream. I just had a feeling I would save the game. Let's start a new one really quick. And I can't get enough of this game. Let's save this really quick. Let's play C. So um, yeah, I've been just doing a lot of interesting stuff with this game. I I really got to this part of the game where it's kind of a little boring, um, and I'm trying to get more people into it. Um, we're right now we're doing as many extractors as we can. Here's another one, um, and this one will go right here. And if we do one of these, it'll fix it. But yeah, the game is one of my favorite games of recent years, and there's a. I usually build north. There's a distinct lack of extractors up, so I'm going way out here for some reason, way out here to compensate. But yeah, we just upgraded something belts. So now we've got double the belt speed, 2.5 actually, and we need some twos. Well, we just unlocked adders, so adders go like this. There's no wrong way to play, you know. Um, there's no right way to play, but often people say there's a wrong way to play. Um, just have fun with it. If you do build these machines that are tileable like this, you have a better chance at speed and such. Um, so there we go. We got a nice little two factory here. We'll make these because we're anticipating uh, more more twos needed, and we know they're coming. But these guys don't have to. They don't have to go to the. Oh, there we go. Don't forget about upgrades. Look, there are upgrades in the game. Whether you are new or this is your first time, welcome. Beltmatic is the game. It's one of the best. It's a very minimalistic game, which is great. Um, you'll see this. This is our level target. We're trying to get threes in the origin, but while these ones and twos are going, they're actually upgrading um, our upgrades, and we want to get those upgrades as quickly as possible. So here we go. Let's do threes. We need threes for adder speed too. Um, Best way to do threes is to add ones and twos. We could do that easily by um, this. We go right here, ones and twos. Ooh, this is tricky. Um, can we do that? Will this? I've never done this before, but it should alternate. And because the math is so easy, we are going to get some fours, and we don't need fours at all. But let's see what happens. And we're going to tile, of course. Tiling and profiling. There we go. So we're mostly getting threes. I see some threes going in, but yeah, because the rate is exactly the same. It's one from the left, one from the right. That's actually pretty cool. I've never done that before, and you'll see there's a couple twos that happen. There we go. Now we've got two from the 2 from each one. But we really want to get that bridge. The bridge is what really unlocks us. So yeah, we got plenty of 1s. We're lacking on 3s. We could really use a lot more 2s. There we go. Level 5 bridge, or level 4 to unlock 5s. Bridge is next. So bridge is going to be 3s. What I'm going to end up doing here, even though we need lots of 2s, I'm going to break this, change the direction here. And we're going to feed all these 2s into here. Let's see here. That did not go well. Okay. Again, this is all about tiling, and I want to get about 10 in a machine. So we've got 4s, and now we just need 1s, and this one is conveniently close. So we'll bring it down here, and we'll do the same thing. Let's see if the same thing works for us here. We'll get some 1s to build some pressure. We can actually do 2 belts now from each extractor, but this should give us 5s. Something. It'll give us something. Let's see if we get any 5s. There's an 8. So if you ever want to look at the rates of the numbers that are going into your origin, into your core, you can look at it here. But look, we're starting to get some 5s. We need about 40 of them. It's kind of funny. And look, we have extractor 2s, so 2s are going to be an excellent way to make 5s. But I don't think we're going to need to, because this thing is about to pop. 40 in the is all we need for the bridge. And once we have the bridge, all of our machines will go away, and we'll start doing fancy machines. Really, 2 input instead of 1 input. We're going to be doing 2s. And what I'd really like to do, 12 is a nice target. 14 would be even better for the stream. We would probably record for 30 minutes or so. Here are the belts. Here are the bridges. All right, so yeah, let's aim for what we need for level is 10, but let's aim for. I can't avoid doing 10. I love 10, so let's do 10. All right, we're gonna do 10 here, and we're gonna do it underneath. We're gonna do 2s, 2 plus 2s, and I'm gonna do. Let's do an extreme close-up. Let's do B, B, A. And when we tile this, it should look like this. We got 4s. Look at that. And I can do this again. Let's do it like this. We got 4s. 4s coming out my pores. And then the 4s meet up here. And the 4s become, and I'm going to do this again, just like that. 4s become 8s, and then we just need 2s at this point. We just need these 2s to become 10s, like this. And there we go. That's how to make 10. And that'll go all the way up. And here's another 2. We can start the whole process over. 2 plus 2, 2 plus 2 becomes 4, 4, 8, 10. Here comes our first 10. And they're coming faster and faster. All right, let's do it again. I need 3 2s, it looks like. So 1, 2, 3. Well, that that one is not supposed to be a machine. So this is going to be 1, 2, and we'll do start adding them up like this. 10, and then we go. So now we have 8s, and then we do 8s plus 2 like this. And I think I can copy it like this. There we go. We don't need this 1 anymore. Goodbye 1. And like that. There we go. So that's another 10. Actually don't even need 10s anymore. But we do need 12s. So we this is easy. 10 plus 2, 14 plus 2. So we could do this one. Here we go. We got another one down here. We could just this will be 10 plus 2. And that'll make 12s. And then we need a 4. I guess we could just do one of these guys here. It's not very pretty, but this will make 4. Ooh. This 4 plus this 10 is like that. Which way is it going? It's going the wrong way. Yeah. All right. I guess it's not bad. This is just going the wrong way. So, really great game. There's a 14's coming. Got all the belts going the right way now. And now we need a 16. We haven't made any 6s yet, but it shouldn't be too hard. You take a 4 here, and then you add a 2. Just like that. There's a 6. And yeah, I think we'll make more 10s. Why not? There's a 10, 2, 2. Oh, there's a 3 here. Could have done something with 3s. And then we'll just borrow one of these. Actually, let's save it. We'll borrow this guy. So now we're making 6s, and we're making 4s, and we got to do 4 plus 4, like that. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 1, 8 plus 2 is going to be like this. Is that going the right way? That's going to make 10, and then, of course, 10 plus 6 is 16. Just like that. And we'll get this in somewhere over here. There we go. It's very far to move all these, but it's looking good. It's looking great. Let's see here. So to get back on track, we're making 5s that we don't need them. The ones we probably don't need either. So I'm going to start dismantling 1s. So dismantle these guys and these guys and this guy. We also don't need 5s at all. So dismantle this 5. This goes there. These are all. So we kept most of the stuff. I haven't really done it this way. A lot of people don't like to delete anything. So we're about to hit double our speed right here. Our 12s are coming in on a single line. That's the thing. We're up to 2 belts, so we should be doing everything double. You see all this slow down here. That's because our adders are slow, slower than 2.5. We need to get our adder speed up, and we need to do that with 16. So I'm going to go with 16 next. Let's see if we can. Oh, just missed it. Speed upgrade. All right, so let's focus on 16. How would you make 16? 3 plus 3 plus 3, 5 times. Let's do it. Let's do that. 19 is also the next for 4s. I think, you know what? Why don't we start with a 19? And we're going to do 19 with 3s, I think. So 3 and 3 is 6, right? Let's do it like this. 3 and 3 is 6. 6 and 6 is 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. Wow. Yeah. So we've got this little guy coming down here. 2 6s, and that becomes 12. 12 plus 6 becomes 18. We don't need an 18, but I'll take it. And then, of course, 18 plus 1, as ridiculous as it sounds, that's going to be our whopping 19 right there. It's going to snake around. We've got a backward situation happening again. Keeps happening. It's okay. We see the mistake and we straighten it out. It's not a speed run. This is just every time I play the game, my style changes, and I'm really fascinated with the gameplay. Even though the game is like super boring looking, it's actually, there's so many different ways that I could be solving this problem. I've got all these, like, one of the things that I want to do is maximize the most important, prioritize, like 57. Oh my, that's pretty large. But yeah, we could do we could do 57s. That would be kind of cool to do a 57 on camera. Wonder if we can get 3 belts on camera. So I'm going to jump over the 57 and go straight for this next one. But I want to make sure that 2s, 3s, and 16s are going fast enough. So 2s, we don't even have 2s. So that's a problem. Guess what? There's a 2 right here. And it's going in 1, 2. I'm going to do a third one, just predicting that the third will arrive soon. So that'll ramp these up. The 3s also. 3s are here. We just need to do 1, 2, and because I'm so close to unlocking 3 belts, I'm just going to do it. 1, 2, 3, and there's our 3s. We should be getting, look, 2s are already at 6.0. That is our speed doubled, because really 2 belts, even though there's 3. The pressure is I could probably up it quite a bit. And I'm going to, because I need to see those that third number in the upgrades. So let's let's do it. Let's really maximize our threes here. So let's maximize our upgrades. And by doing that, I'm gonna fix this mess. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that's a shame. Got a 3 over there. You know what? I don't need this 3 anymore. That's what it is. This one machine's making 3s for me, and I don't need them. So there we go. Everything is changing. This machine is obsolete. It was making 3s for me. Okay. So yeah, I've never played it this way before. Usually I'm doing combo machines, trying to build pyramids. But yeah, this is a new style for me. The 2s are cranking. Let's see, 19.8. I bet we could even get better than that. Um, yeah, what else? What else? We could do faster 12s. We could do faster 16s, maybe. Hope something popped. What was it? There it is. Aha! This is what we were waiting for. 98. Let's go for it. I am excited about 98. So, to do 98, we're going to make some 10s. So, to make 10s, we're going to do 3. Oh, I have 3 belts. I have belt speed extractor level 3. So, we need to make a brand new extractor. So, this is very exciting for me. This is a 9 right here. So these are 9s, and we can use this to become a 10. And there's our first 10. So we effectively need 9 of these, I guess, and an 8. So let's work on making 9 of these 10 machines. And I don't know if you can tell, but all we need are 3s. So there's 3 of our 10 machines. There's a 4, 5, and aesthetically, I want them all to be in the same quadrant. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. There we go. So for each one of these, they need a 1. There's 1, 2, 3. 4, right? 4. 5. 6, like that. Yeah. I've never done this before. So that's 6. 7. Everything is lining up really nicely. 7. All right, did I miscount? All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it. That's 90. You just have to add them all up now. Let's start adding these two together because they're on the bottom and they're the closest. So this one goes here. This one goes here. Let's see here. Okay, so that's going to be, ooh, there's 20, right? That's 20. So 10 plus 10 here is also 20. Now we're going to do 20 plus 10 is 30 right there. There's our 30. And then 30 plus 10 like this is 40, right? We got 40 here. We got a 20 here. Let's bring the 20 over here. Why not? Right. Then we'll have this one. Oh, something popped. This one go here. Right. So we don't need these 10s. So this one's going to be like that. That's a 20. And then this is going to be a 20. 20 and 20 is 40. There's a 40 coming up. Oops. How did that happen? I didn't see it. Okay. I went through an extractor somehow. All right, so this is 20 plus 20 is 40. We already got a 40 down here, so bring the 40 here. This 40 is going to become 80. I've never done this before. I almost always build like pyramidal stuff. So that's 80 plus 10 is going to make 90 right here. And now all we need somewhere in this quadrant is an 8. We can make 8s with these 2s easily. Let's see what I've got. Got one of these. All right, so 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 2, like this, is 6 plus 2 is 8. Just like that. So there's a 90 coming out here and a 8 coming out here. There we go. We've got our 98s. Not very fast, but they're speeding up. Should be full throttle, really. All right, this seems to have stalled. This 19, not really sure how that happened. Maybe there's a glitch. Oh, it was never working. This was my 19. All right, so yeah, I hate when this happens. I need space, so what I can do is let's get rid of this one, right? Get rid of it like this. And then instead I'll go, because there's nothing's coming up this way. So let's do this, the 3s. Do we even need 3s anymore? Yeah, I guess we still need some 3s. So yeah, this is how I refactor things. 3s are here, here. I'm just keeping my my belts neat. This 2 is kind of in the way, so we'll just pretend like I made enough space. We just unlocked something. Multiplication comes next, and multiplication is really end game level. So Now that the 2s are this way, we can do this and this. That's really what I meant to do. That, and then this, and then wreck this. And we can also wreck all of this. Yeah, because 2s are about to be obsolete. And then we'll pipe this right next to our 19. Don't think we need 19s anymore. Yeah, 19s are off the list. But what's interesting, 26s are next. So if we have 12s, we don't need 12s plus 1 anymore. We've got 18s. So what is 26? It's 18 plus 18 plus 8. And we can make 8s right here using our 4s. 4s is 8. 8 plus 8. And I'm going to do an uppy and an over. Uppy up. And so I turn my 19 into a 26 maker. And that's actually a really good tip for new players and people who haven't already thought of it, to only have one machine for your target leveler, for your origin, and then you make individual machines for your upgrades, or different strategy machines for your upgrades. Everything is flowing. My 98s are beginning to reach the origin at a rate of 2.8. 2.8 is not that bad. We got our 2s are at a whopping 18, and you're going to see right away we don't need them anymore. Once you have a third number, the first number only needs to hit 5K. So we're getting rid of 1s, we're getting rid of 2s. 3 hasn't hit 5K, so we still need 3s. So there we go. 2s are going away. We don't need them, and they'll fall off. 3s, we're still doing 3s. What else do we need? So this thing will take a while. Be really cool to hit 4 belts on stream. So it looks like we need 14s. 14s are currently, they're about to pop. But if I want 5, yeah, how would you make 14s? We've got 4s. So 14s are, well, there you go. We got multipliers. Now, the question of 14s is 7 times 2. Let's do a 7 times 2. I guess we don't really need 14s, but how do you make 7? You make 7 with 3s and 2s. Here's a 3. Here's a 2. So let's make, let's do it. Let's steal this little guy, and we're gonna make, because we've got 3 belts. 1, 2, 3. 3 belts, and they're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3. So now we're making 7s. We're making 3 7s from 2 extractors, and then we'll make a multiplier. And the multipliers are going to look similar. It's always a question, how do you do multipliers? Let's do it like this. Let's do it like 1, 2, multiply output. This is not the my favorite way to do it, but it gets the job done. Multiply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Multipliers are a little slow out of the gate. But that's the basic unit, and we're going to have 3 of them. We're going to put them here, right? 1, 2, 3, and we're going to Oh wait, that made 5. Why did I think that would make 7? Because I meant to do 4. 4 and 3. Well, that's not too hard. There's a 1, there's a 2, there's a 3, and then we just need to, here, we'll just kill that. But how cool would it have been if I had done it right the first time? All right, so here's our 7s. Our 7s are coming out. 1, 2, 3. We're only doing 3 at a time, right? We're still belt speed of 3, or extractor level of 3, and then our 2s, 2 times 7, 2, 3. Now we got our 14s, and they'll just come down like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll just do like this, and I'm gonna do something like this, so that I got the stream. There we go. I just need to clear that pipe. All right, 14s. For all the 14s you could want. 14 is going to pop. When this pops, the 98s are popping on screen. And then the 14s are going to subtract the 2K and move to the first place. The 12s are going to move when the 57s start happening, which I haven't even started. Got to figure out 8 times 6 is 56 plus 1 is 57. I think 57 might even be prime. 13 times 7, 13 times 5, yeah. So there we go. When the 2.7 subtracts 2K, it'll only leave the 0.7. So that's why we needed 14s for the 8K. That was inevitable. Yeah, 18. So look at this. We can get rid of our 3s, and now we need 15s. Wow. So these 3s are obsolete. And that's okay, because it's just an extractor. It's not even a machine. Yeah, that's the game. That's how to play. That's how we play. If I want to unlock 5s, some people love 5s. They make the calculator machines using 5 plus 5 to make 10s. I'm using 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1 to make 10s over here in this nonsense. All of these machines make 96, 98. But then both of these two machines multiply, addition, multiplication make 14s, but very efficiently. And I'm making 3 belts of 14s. They are stalling because of the rate at which multiplication is happening at 0.2, which does not feel good. So without 5s, I could do, yeah, I could do something very similar here. I could borrow this machine, right? 4 plus 1, 4 plus 1. I'm going to do it like, I guess I'm going to do it like this, right? 1, 1, and done. And then the 4s come in also on the top, like that. Well, that's not pretty. There we go. And then, of course, 4s, so this will make 5s, and then we need 5 times 3. And I'll borrow this machine again. Look at that. Anytime you can borrow a machine, you're saving the planet, right? And we'll do it like this. Yep. And put it somewhere that the threes can just effortlessly load in to their input belts. And these fives are going to have to wrap around. With the bridges, you can do you can just go through things in bridge, but I've played the game enough that if you bridge too much, it does start to hit the CPU. Super efficient game, but everything has its limits. Everything has resource limitations. So let's see here. 15s are jamming. Let's see. Did they come through yet? Any 15s? Yeah, there they go. There's the first 15 right there. Seem really slow. I think my last post was my actual save, my actual game, which I've maxed out the speed finally, and that's awesome. All right, these 98s are kind of a bottleneck. This 14 is about to pop, and then we can dismantle. So let's talk about 57. Speed everything up, right? 57. All right, 57. I do like 8 times 7. So we've already got 7 machines. I guess we could do 8 times 7 instead of this nonsense 2s. Did the 14s pop yet? Oh, they're so close. They got 800 left. Guess we wait. Could call this an idle game. I just I've just really set everything up. While we're waiting, I could dismantle these 26s, which need to be 36s now. So 18, 36 is really 6 times 6, so we don't need any of this really. These 26s are complete waste of space. But again, we could borrow this. 3 plus 3 is 6. So I just need a 6 here and a 6 here, right? 3 plus 3, 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2. That's ugly. 1, 2, 3. So there's some 6s, and then of course something popped. It was not our 14s, it was our 15s. Nice. Our 14s are not anywhere close to popping. I need more 14s. Uh, one, I was counting it by 800 left, but it was like 4,800. All right, so this is going for bigger extractors. So here we go. Let's borrow our Battlestar Galactica. 1, 2, 3, and do something like this. 6 will go here. 1, 6 times 6. Why do we need so many belts of 6? Well, it's about pressure. It's about rate. I want all these belts to be at the maximum belt rate. Otherwise, it's not really as fast as you can. And so the maximum belt rate for 3 inputs is 3 outputs of 36. Now we got to find a place to fit this stuff. Are we nothing sloughing? We can slough 1s. We can slough 3s. We've already sloughed those. So yeah, these 14s and 98s will just do like this. Simplify everything. right? Do we still need 98s? Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. So there's our 36s. We only need 300 of them to unlock 5s, but 5s is a major advancement. Our 15s could be faster. Oh, I was going to make 57s, but before that, I want to make, yeah, let's do 57s. 57s, 8s, 8s, 8s. What were we going to replace the 57s with? I guess nothing really. These little guys are cranking out 6s for 16s. Still doing their job. I guess if we built 14s better, right? If we built better 14s, that could free up some space, and better 14s are 7 times 2. Or we're already doing 14s, 7 times 2. Well, something just leveled. That was 5s. I guess because we're doing 3 belts of 14 here, we don't need this giant machine. This is all 14. And it frees up some space. All right, so in that same mood, let's convert our 12s. 12s are 6s. So we've got this 6 machine here, right? This will make 6s. 6s are 3 times 3, right? So 3 times 3, or 3 plus 3. And then here we go 3 plus 3. Okay, these are upside down, but it's okay. All right, so we've got 6s, and 6s times 2. Yeah, we'll replace our 12s. We've turned 1 pipe of 14 into 2 pipes of 14. So these guys will turn into 6, and this will turn into 6, and this will turn into 6. Okay, now we need to bring the 2s this way. 2 and 2. So this is just 6 times 2. 6 times 2. Like that. And there's our 12s. So these 12s are coming in, and they're going to replace this 12 and these, I guess. Wow. Couldn't have aimed that better. 1, 2, and 3. So we've got an empty one. So follow this 12 back down, and we're looking at destroying a bunch of real estate. Yeah, you can see these old houses going away and these new blue machines coming up. All right, so in the same way, this 16 needs to get replaced. Well, the 16 is about to pop. Let's do it. 4 times 4 is 16. So, any 4s? There are no 4s here in this quadrant. Wow, that's special. Okay, so get rid of all these 16s. This might be our last addition only machine. Okay. And then we're going to do one of these with 2 4 extractors. And I'm not seeing any, so when that happens, you just place it anywhere. I'm going to place it here conveniently, right? And then we're going to refactor these 15s, reroute these 15s to be closer to their machine. Okay, and then these will go 1, 2, 3. This will be 16s right here, and they're going to come from these 4s. And it doesn't matter how far you pipe them out; they're going to have full max pressure when it comes from an extractor. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing once you realize the the terms and the limitations of the game, and these long pipes, once they get there, you can bring stuff from really far away, is my point. Bring stuff from far away is something I didn't really know or understand the first time I played the game, and now I'm beginning to see that it's like distance doesn't really matter. There is a time element to clearing a machine, clearing um, operators. That's another thing. But if you build your operators close to the machine and you pipe in your extractors close to the machine, then you're doing a better job of you're making things faster. So yeah, these 4s are still traveling, and the 16s are starting to show up. So we've got 16s replaced with multiplication, got 12s replaced with multiplication. 98s are still not using multiplication. This giant redonkulousness is 98, and they're about to pop, but they do need 2 16s. And I think we're going to do it. We're going to do 2 16 using 10s, 100s. Let's do it. And we've got this giant quadrant right here just to do it. So I'm going to make a 10 machine using addition and 2 5s. So it does help that the 5s are close together. So here's a 5 and a 5 and a 5 and a 5. I'm sure this is a blast to watch on stream. These are 10s. These are 10s all day, and we need more. We need as many 10s as we can get. So I'm going to do another one right next to it, so there's no confusion. It's a little more organized to cluster your belts this way when you start making the same number. This is fabricating numbers. So 10 times 10 is 100. That'll be 100 times 2 is 200. And then we're going to add a 10. 200 plus 10, so we need another 10. That just means another 10 right here. And we can pipe these in from anywhere we want. We'll do it like this. 1, 2, and 3. And I'll do like this. I'll keep the flow. Now we've got something. This is another pattern that's fun to do. You can do one of these. But then we want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we just made 3 10s ridiculously easy, right in the nice quadrant that we need. And then we'll do a multiplier to make 2 of the 10s a 100. It doesn't really matter where we put them. I'm sure there's optimal places to put them, but I think I might have miscounted. So I actually need a lot more 10s. I'm going to use... Do I need more 10s? No. I'm going to use 6 pipes of 10 to make a 1 pipe of 100. So I've got three 100s coming, and then I'm going to multiply those by 2. Just need a little space to do it, and I'll use this too because it's convenient. And I'm just going to wrap it around like this. The bottom. Yeah. Give everything some nice room. Here's the 10. Here's the 100s. So that's 200. Now we need our 10s again. Here are the 10s way up here. And we're going to add, let's see. There's our adder. So we're going to add it this direction, I think. I'm going to bring these 200s out and down, out and down, out and down, like that. So there's 200, and then we have to add these 10s. And the 10s are way over here. So this one's going to go all the way here. Oops. I don't know why I did that. I think I ran into another mouse. There's a mouse collision. Oops. That should not be. Oh. Yeah, it should. Okay. And then it's 200 plus 10, which only gets you to 210. But we're going to add a 6. So we need a 6. 6s are 2 times 3 or 3 plus 3. Addition is a little bit of a faster machine. So 3 plus 3 is 6. And here are 2 3s right there. Go in the right direction. So 1, 2, 3. And that's what I'm looking for. Things go in the right direction. Things in the right quadrant. I should put, if I was planning right, I would put all the operators as close to the origin as I could, and then I'd pipe everything. But this is 210 plus, so this just needs to go in the right direction. Let's do it like that. 210 plus 6, I think. I think we're done. 210 plus 6, and that's a 3-digit number on screen for your viewing enjoyment. Let's start with this one so that it can go like that. Little one of these, little uppy and over, uppy and over. There we go. So now we've got 210 becomes 216, and that'll go right in there. 216, and that leaves me just enough space for 216 there. And the 6s are coming. Here they come. 1, 2, 3, 6 6s. I don't think I've ever done 3 digits in the intro video before, but I don't know why not. Extractor number is extremely important. It dictates how many belts you can pull from those extractors. So we're looking at canceling 3s and 14s now. 14s can be canceled. So while these catch up, we can also cancel 36s because of 4 to 7. Well, actually, 47 is just 11 more. So how do you make 11? 5 and 6. Do we have 6 unlocked? No, but I've got 6s right here. Remember how to make them? We make 6s from 2 3s that are close, and this one's not very close. So 1, 2, 3. So let's find one that's far away. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, so 6 plus 5, is that all it is? Is 11. So let's do it like that. And we go 1, 2, 3, and then we go, I'm going to go over because I'm silly. 1, oh, that would have been cool if it lined up. 2, and 3. Actually, it kind of did line up. It's interesting. All right, so I got my 11s coming, and we're gonna do the rude thing straight through. We're gonna bring it over here. I'm gonna cut these. So 36. Yeah, let's line it up. Let's line these up. Right? 36. Ooh, it doesn't line up because sometimes I make my adders and multipliers line up, but they don't because there's this one's skinnier. So this 11 is going to go into here. This 11 is going in here, and then this 11 is going in here. And they're just doing the rude thing. They're going all the way over everybody else. They're waxing down their surfboards because they can't wait for June. And I never do this, but I'm going to do it now. Check this out. Ooh. 1. I just shifted everything 1 over because there was a little gap, and now there's a 2 gap here. I do think the 14s are done, so let's clean those guys out. Now, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to delete the machine. I'm just going to delete the pipes. And let's see. 14s are done, 1s are done, 2s, 3s are done, 15s. I think when you hit 2.5%, 250% of what's on the right here, you can cancel it. But that's it. I'm going to call it there. We got the 216s. Here, let's look at our rates. We got 216 at 9, which is beautiful. 9 is, of course, 3 belts at the full rate of 3.0, which is our belt speed. Anything less than your extractor speed times your belt speed is kind of a little bit of a shameful thing. We just unlocked 4 extractors, so I have to rebuild all these machines with 4 inputs and 4 outputs. And there we go. We just unlocked 5s. So very cool to see the 216 pop on screen. Talk to you later. Catch you on the next one.